If you want to change your life, it all starts in the mind. It starts here. It starts here. So I want you to know, right? If you didn't know this, now you will know. The word decide literally means leave every other option, right? And what I mean by that is when it comes to your purpose, when it comes to your business, when it comes to uh deciding what you want to do with your life, like the main thing, the main goal, the main energy, like, right, the main thing that you will decide to put your time into, right? You have to decide what that will be. Once you decide what that will be, leave these other stuff. Like, don't decide on one thing and then change, right? So with me, like, I decided, okay, I'm gonna do YouTube, and I'm gonna do trading, I'm gonna do forex trading, I'm gonna do drop shipping here and stuff. Like, that's difficult to maintain. Like, deciding, okay, YouTube, forex, drop shipping, learning, doing a digital marketing course. Like, bro, decide to do, like, start with one thing. Like, if you're gonna do three things, like, I'm not saying you won't make progress. You're gonna make progress, right? But you're gonna make progress if you're consistent, of course, if you spend enough time on it. But the levels, the amount of progress you're gonna make is gonna be very little. It's gonna be very little. Like, instead of focusing on that, if you just focused on dropshipping, if you put 6 full months into it, and you would have seen a lot more progress than when you do like four things. You've got forex, you got your YouTube channel, you got, right? You have to focus on one thing, so that the reason why you have to focus on one thing is so that the progress can be exponential, can be, right? You can, so that you can see the progress, like, go from here to, like, right? But if there's 4 days, the progress is only gonna go like this. It's not gonna be like, right? Because your focus is on another thing, and your time is on another thing. Your time and your focus, your time and your focus is not on this thing. It's not on this thing, right? So that's important. That's really important, right? And so I need you to remember the word decide literally means to leave everything behind. Now, what I'm saying, I'm not saying don't do a side hustle. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying don't do a side hustle. What I'm saying is work on this one thing. If it's YouTube, if it's YouTube. If it's forex, it's forex. Work on that one thing, right? You work on it, you work on it, you work on it. Then after 6 months or a year, if the progress is like, and you see the progress, that's very well, that's very good. If you see it in an exponential way, if you see the growth, if you see incredible amounts of growth, right? Then that's when you can be like, okay, it's a lot of growth here. Let me take on the side hustle now. Then you can take the side hustle on. When there's that amount, then you can take the side hustle on, and you can do both of them, right? That's what I'm saying. Before you choose to commit, be clear about one thing. Make sure that you will do it. Make sure that you will do it. Especially when you don't feel like it. Especially when you don't feel like it. Discipline, discipline, discipline. Discipline, discipline, discipline. Right? especially when you don't feel like it, you have to. That's when you need to do it the most. It's when you need to do it the most. When you don't feel like it, that's when you need to do it the most. So all in all, the second part of this is discipline. Second part of it is discipline, bro. Like, yo, without discipline, bro, without discipline, you won't see progress. It's simple. You won't see enough progress, bro. So, make sure you put the same consistent amount of hours in. If you decide to put 2 weeks a week, continue to put 2 weeks. I mean, not 2 weeks. If you decide to put 2 days in a week for something, you decide, okay, 2 days in the week I'll do this, then continue that way. Have a consistent amount of hours and a consistent amount of days, right, dedicated to that. That way you will see the progress, probably you will see it clearly. And be patient with it. Sometimes it only takes 3 mindset shifts to change your mind and shift your focus. Alright. So let's practice these 3 and see how we do in a couple of months' time.